Hey everyone, and welcome back to MetaCast. I'm John,
And I'm Maya.
and we are diving deep into the PlayStation State of Play from February 2025.
That's right. We've got some great articles here from Games Radar, plus Tech Radar and Eurogamer.
And honestly, there's just so much to cover.
A lot to unpack.
Yeah, so consider this your express ticket to all the need-to-know info.
We'll cut through the noise for you.
So you can spend less time reading and more time playing.
Exactly.
So are you ready to get started?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's kick things off with the announcements that really got everyone talking.
Yeah, the big hitters.
All right, so first up, Borderlands fans, get ready, because Borderlands 4 is officially launching
September 23rd.
for PS5. The trailer was just classic Borderlands,
Oh, yeah.
explosions, crazy weapons, and that signature humor.
Yeah, and you know what's really interesting is that Gearbox is actually dedicating a whole separate state of play later this spring just to Borderlands 4.
Wow.
It seems like they're really banking on this one.
Yeah, that's a great point. It shows a lot of confidence. All right, next up, we've got a blast from the past that's got a pretty serious upgrade
Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater,
coming out August 28th.
and it looks incredible.
Oh yeah, this remake of the classic stealth action game is looking seriously impressive.
I know, I was blown away by the trailer. They showed some incredible visuals and gave us a glimpse of the Cobra unit.
Oh yeah.
You know who we might get to see?
Yeah. And you know what else is back?
What's that?
The snake versus monkey minigame.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, it was pure chaotic fun.
So much fun.
It's interesting that they're bringing that back.
Definitely a nod to the fans of the original.
For sure. Okay, now let's talk about a brand new IP
Surf.
from the studio that brought us Returnal,
Housemarque.
Housemarque. That's right. It's slated for a 2026 release.
Yeah, so we have a bit of a wait.
Yeah, but the premise is super intriguing. It's a lost off-world colony.
On a planet called Carcosa.
Carcosa, right?
Yeah.
And it's shrouded in this perpetual eclipse.
Very mysterious vibes.
Definitely. And given Housemarque's track record, I think we can expect some pretty innovative gameplay.
Oh, for sure. I'm very curious to see how they translate their bullet hell style into this new setting.
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye out for that gameplay reveal later this year.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's move on to some of the other titles that stood out to us.
Yeah, some smaller games that caught our eye.
One that I'm really excited about is Shinobi Art of Vengeance. It's a 2D action platformer coming out on August 29th.
Oh yeah, this one's from Lizard Cube, the same team behind Streets of Rage 4.
Yep, so if you're into fast-paced, side-scrolling action with those beautiful hand-drawn visuals, you won't want to miss this one.
It looks amazing.
I'm really digging the art style. It's got that classic Shinobi feel, but with a modern twist.
Absolutely. Okay, next up we have Hell Is Us. This is an action-adventure game with a really creepy atmosphere.
Yeah, this one gave me chills, just watching the trailer.
It's set in a war-torn country that's been overrun by these supernatural creatures.
Oh, okay.
It's launching on September 4th.
I'm really interested in the way they're blending action-adventure with those Souls-like elements.
Right, it looks pretty intense.
Yeah, so for anyone who might not know, Souls-like refers to games that are known for their difficulty.
Yeah, and their intricate combat systems.
That's not going to be an easy game, but for those who love a challenge, this one could be a real hidden gem.
For sure.
All right, moving on to a game that's just pure nightmare fuel.
The Midnight Walk.
Oh yeah, this claymation horror game is coming out on May 8th.
For both PS5 and PSVR 2.
Yeah, can you imagine playing this in VR?
Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
I'm equal parts excited and terrified.
Me too. It's going to be a wild ride.
All right, and last but not least, in this category, we have Lies of P Overture.
Ah, yes. This is the prequel DLC for Lies of P.
Right, which is a Souls-like game based on Pinocchio.
With a dark twist.
Of course. It's coming out in summer 2025, and it looks like it's going to delve deeper into the mysteries of the main game.
I can't wait to see what they uncover.
Me neither. All right, so let's take a step back now and look at some of the other announcements from the State of Play.
Yeah, there are a few other things that are worth mentioning.
First up, we have a brand new Sonic racing game.
Sonic Racing Crossworlds.
Yeah, and it's coming to multiple platforms, not just PlayStation.
That's right.
I'm always down for some arcade-style racing.
Me too. And from the trailer, it looks like they're introducing some cool new mechanics.
Like what?
Well, there are these travel rings that can teleport you to different parts of the track.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Almost like Mario Kart, but with a Sonic twist.
Yeah, I could see that. Okay, next up we have a remastered release of a fan favorite.
Days Gone.
Yep. It's getting a PS5 upgrade with enhanced graphics and some new content.
Including a permadeath mode and a speedrun mode.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so if you're feeling really brave, you can try to survive the zombie apocalypse with only one life.
That sounds intense.
It does. And for those who want to test their skills, there's the speedrun mode.
I love that they're adding these new modes.
Yeah.
It gives players a reason to revisit the game.
Absolutely. Okay, now for something a little different.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
Stellar Blade, the sci-fi action game, is getting a crossover DLC with the mobile game Goddess of Victory, Nikki.
That's a pretty interesting pairing.
Right. It seems like they're going to be integrating the characters and worlds of the two games.
I wonder how that's going to work.
We'll have to wait and see.
Okay, so let's talk about demos.
Yeah.
Now, Yakuza fans can get a taste of like a dragon, pirate Yakuza in Hawaii.
With a free demo coming out on February 14th.
Perfect for Valentine's Day.
Exactly. It's a great opportunity to try before you buy.
All right, and last but not least, let's talk about PlayStation Plus.
Okay, so what new games are coming to the subscription service?
Well, first up, we have a major edition Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Wow, that's a big one.
I know, I've been meaning to play that one for ages.
And for those who are into retro gaming, the first 3 Armored Core games are also coming to the Classics catalog. And for something completely different, there's Patapon 3.
Oh, yeah, I remember that game. It's a rhythm-based strategy game.
It's a lot of fun.
They're really adding a lot of variety to the PlayStation Plus catalog this month.
Yeah, it's great to see.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here. Big releases, indie games remakes, even a few surprises.
Yeah, it was a packed state of play.
But stepping back, what do all these announcements tell us about Sony's strategy for the PS5?
That's a great question.
It seems like they're really going all out with variety.
Yeah, the sheer volume of games they showcased was impressive.
I mean, they're offering something for everyone.
Definitely action-packed shooters, narrative adventures, remakes, new IPs.
Right. It's like they're trying to appeal to the widest possible audience.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But it also makes you wonder about their focus.
Exactly. Are they spreading themselves too thin? Are they prioritizing quantity over quality?
It's a valid concern. With so many games in development, it can be tough to maintain that high level of polish.
Yeah, gamers are pretty discerning these days.
Yeah.
They can tell when a game has been rushed.
Oh, absolutely. And they're not afraid to voice their opinions.
So while this state of play was definitely exciting, it also raises some interesting questions.
About Sony's long-term vision for the PS5.
Are they aiming for a few truly exceptional experiences?
Or a more diverse library that caters to a broader range of tastes?
It's a question worth pondering.
It is, and we'd love to hear your thoughts on this. What do you think Sony's strategy is?
Are they on the right track? Let us know in the comments.
We always appreciate your insights.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the PlayStation State of Play.
We hope you enjoyed it.
Until next time, happy gaming.